Here comes your third and final contestant. Give it up for Matt Baca!
Thank you very much. I don't know if anybody's had somebody, you've had somebody tell you that you look like somebody famous, like an actor and actress, but it's the wrong movie for it to be a compliment. I was out on a date. This lady goes, "Oh my God, you look like Johnny Depp." And I said, "From Blow?" She said, "From Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory." Bitch, this day's over. She's like, "I'm just kidding. You look like that famous singer, Weird Al." And I was like, all right, that's it. Screwmatch.com. That's all I'm saying. I'm just kidding. It was Christian Mingle. Just kidding. It was J-Date. Okay, 5 Jews here. Awesome. I like to watch Spanish language TV because it makes you feel really smart. Because even if you don't speak Spanish, you know exactly what they're talking about, especially the commercials. Este show de comedia está presentado por Bud Light! Refrescante. Guy comes up in a suit. Hola, me gustan los dientes muy limpios porque yo uso Crest con whitening power. Refrescante. They get a beautiful Venezuelan bombshell with big breasts. She comes on. Hola, me gusta mucho el sentimiento muy refresco porque yo llevo Stay Free Maxi Pads. Refrescante. It's cool. I didn't grow up speaking Spanish. I grew up watching Spanish TV, so now I just speak Spanish commercials, which is awesome because I go to that Mexican club and my pickup line to the Mexican ladies is, hola, este acto sexual está presentado por Trojans. Muy grande. She's like, I'll get my coat. Awesome. Hope it's refrescante. I speak it pretty well, but I don't understand for crap. I don't know if you have that where you do your little Rosetta Stone or whatever, you try to learn a language. You try to impress that Mexican, whoever you're talking to, try to impress the person you're with. You really get into it, and you're like, discúlpeme, señor, ¿dónde está el baño? And then they come back with like machine gun Spanish. You ever have that happen? There's like a pause, and you just hear. Shut the hell up, I got this. ¿Qué? Here's how I get them to slow down. I just speak back to them in a George W. Bush accent, Spanish. You should try it. Just get into character and be like, disculpe, señor. Necesito saber dónde está tu baño. Or tu lenguaje tu servicio. Of course, that Mexican's like, okay. No. I tried the Bush joke in the Midwest. Didn't work. All right, let's move on. It's all good. It's all good. I've been trying to get in shape. My friends told me I should try yoga. Anybody here? You guys yoga fans? They're liars because they make you think like it's going to be laid back. Like you walk in and they're burning incense and Yanni is playing live on the pan flute in the corner, like, doo-doo-doo-doo. You're like, this is gonna be great. And then they put on a mixtape of like new age music, like Enya. You guys know Enya? Sail away, sail away, sail away. And that's a great soundtrack to the sound of my ligament snapping. It's awesome. This lady's like, we're gonna get into some juicy stretches. We're gonna do some juicy poses. I was like, quit using the word juicy. That's really odd. Use that Monday morning. Bob, that was a juicy sales presentation. I'm not gay, but that stuff was juicy. That was good stuff, buddy. She's like, we're gonna get into some stances. We're gonna do warrior stance. I was like, sweet, warrior pose. I get to kick a hippie in the chest. This is gonna be great. You know what warrior pose is? That's warrior pose. No offense, but I don't want to go into battle with anybody that looks like that. You know what I'm saying? You can downward dog me. Let's do this. She's like, we're going to do some deep stretches, and you're going to feel your groin yawn. Yes, I want to repeat it for you. She said this. We're in position. She's like, you're going to feel your groin yawn. And I said, bitch, my crotch just yodeled. I don't know what you're talking about. Yodeling. ridiculous. So before I got into comedy, I actually I taught high school. Do we have any high school teachers in the house now? God bless you, right? Because people say, what do you teach? Spanish. You teach Spanish. All right, well, good. If you need me as a lecturer for Spanish commercials, you're like, no, Dick, we'd get sued. So here's the thing. People always say, oh my God, you get summers off, it's easy work, whatever. It's hard. Like I taught high school English for 2 years, had to grade high school essays for 2 years. I was stressed out of my mind, had to grade high school essays at night. Next day, pass them back to students. Students freak out if there's an errant mark on the paper. They're like, Mr. Barker, what's this mark? What is this mark? What is this mark? And I'd be like, that'd be Kahlua, because I gotta self-medicate to read your stuff, Johnny. That's the way that works. But look at it this way, that Kahlua C- is better than that rum and coke D+ that you got last week. Just keep trying for the Long Island A+++. So I'm an alcoholic, as most teachers are. I substitute taught, and I lied about every subject I could teach. They said, hey, could you substitute teach an advanced French 4 class? I just went, oh. That's the international sound for hello, I speak fluent French 4. And I did. I showed up to that class. That was a trip because the kids had to like translate these phrases. There's grammar I had never even heard of before. They had to translate stuff in English to French, and it was like, if Pierre would have gone to France, he should have taken soap and a hairbrush. I was like, the French use soap? There's actually a word for soap? It's quite interesting. I'm still in the game, though. I still teach. I teach ESL, English as a Second Language. I work with international students. Here's a little clue for you. If you are an American and you're the only American in a room full of international students, you realize how ignorant you are about the rest of the world real fast. I had an Indian student stand up in class this summer. He said, Professor Baca, how do you feel about Pakistan aligning its forces against India along the Pakistani-Indian border? I said, now look, I didn't even know you guys shared a border. I had no idea. Because I'm an American. I don't really care unless it interferes with Honey Boo Boo time. I'm Matt Baca. Thank you so much, Morty. Have a great night.